Hey folks, it's Medros here. I'm just going to try and restart the news part of this video. And this is just going to be news and an evolution. I might show you some shinies that I've gotten lately. It's been crazy. I recorded this in the last video as well. I feel like every time I record something, I'm in the process of editing it, and then more news happens, or the news I reported changed, and I have to re-record it. It's really hard. The last video released, I re-recorded at least 5 or 6 pieces of that video, just because the world is changing on a rapid scale and on a rapid basis. So, I kind of want to update you on stuff that's happened in Pokemon Go lately. I'm kind of going to skip over stuff that we've already had happen. We are already in Go Battle League Season 1. I talked about that, I think, in the last video, going over what some of the stuff happening in there was. So that is currently going on. There's rewards, there's all kinds of things they're doing to try and counter the effect of coronavirus, COVID-19 as it's called now, to be more specific to the strain we're seeing right now. We already had Darkrai, we already had Cobalion, we have now had Lugia Raid Week. That was originally going to be a weekend, then was extended to a week. That's been cancelled, and now we have Cobalion extended for a week. I think to try and encourage people, if they don't need to raid, they don't have to. You can now get Cobalion in Go Battle League for an extra week. So if you don't have a shiny Cobalion, that's a pretty decent way of doing that. If you can get 2 wins, you can get a chance once you hit level 4 to get one. I've seen a lot of people getting them, so I think it's not a bad chance. I probably wouldn't use a premium pass until you hit rank 4, because before then you're not going to get a lot. But that is one thing that I want to point out. In Go Battle League, you also have the chance at getting Thundurus. I don't know how often you'll get Thundurus or what the chances are, since those were extended to a full week. It used to be between the times when Darkrai to Giratina to Cobalion, and the times between those weekends, you could get Thundurus instead of those. But I don't know what the chances are of that now. That may not be a possibility anymore, so be careful of that. Maybe do some research online. I couldn't find any information to indicate whether that was even a chance anymore. Go Battle League right now does not require any walking. It used to require 3 kilometers, but now that people are being told to stay inside, stay home, stay safe, you don't need to walk anymore. Niantic has done a whole mess of changes to encourage people to stay inside, to not go outside too much, and so on. I'll get more into those after this here. A lot of this stuff you can read on the Pokemon Go website, and I kind of feel it's almost 2 weeks now since that, or probably over 2 weeks since that announcement was made. So I think it was made just before the week or 2 of Go Battle League, where all 3 leagues were available. So I kind of feel like it's a little out of date at this point to go over this. If you haven't seen this by now, you may not care. But yeah, so Go Battle League is now live for Season 1. They did announce a special research for Genesect. It also reward Durant and a bunch of other stuff. That was this past weekend. As I'm recording this, you can still get that, and you can complete whenever you do get it, or whenever you do want. But the spawns that were available this weekend are done, and I did really well for that. So very happy with how that went for me. Again, our Community Day was cancelled or postponed. Not sure when we're going to see that. Seeing some reports saying that we may kind of be in this social distancing phase until June or July, and we may re-enter that sometime after that as well, if there's a further spread of the COVID-19 virus. So we'll see when we get these events. I believe I did previously report that St. Louis was cancelled as a Safari Zone, or postponed. That is coming up this weekend for the people who have the tickets. They'll have those spawns where they are. So that'll be cool for people who have those tickets. I did not get a St. Louis ticket. This was announced, the date on it is the 17th, but I don't, sorry, as you can tell, I have lost my voice a bit. I have a bit of a head cold, but I still want to kind of record for you the best I can. This was stated on the 17th, but it feels like it was, I feel it was after last Raid Hour last week. So either way, they have canceled Raid Hour going forward until this is all over. So The mass spawns of raids is not going to happen. I know there's a lot of people who are unhappy about that, but it is the way it is, and they have to take measures to protect the player base. They did announce that at the end of this month, starting March 31st, going until April 21st, Landorus, the third of the sort of justice, it's come to mind. The Tornadus, Thunderous, Landorus is the third one. That'll be appearing in raids, and of course for a limited time we'll also be appearing in Go Battle League, rank 4 or above, of course. So it'll be very interesting. I don't know how good it is, but I know one specific YouTuber who's quite happy to see this one coming and is very excited to face that. So there you go, Lander Alpha. They did announce dates sort of for the current changes to Go Battle League. So the walking in Pokecoin requirements for Go Battle League are removed until April 13th at least. I fully expect we're going to see an update then to say it's extended for another month or another few weeks. Like I said, I think if we get out of this by the end of May, we're lucky. So I think April 13th is really ambitious, really ambitious goal. As well, for trainer battles, you can do trainer battles with any friend that is good or better. So basically, if you exchanged a gift or done a raid together, you will be able to do trainer battles going forward, no matter where you are and how far you away from each other. So that will be effective until Friday, May 1st. Again, that may be extended as well. But those are the announcements they made just a few days ago. Now, I mentioned, again, the videos kind of run together. I don't know whether I mentioned this in the last video or the one I was just editing. They made some changes because people after, especially for the Genesect weekend, because you need to like catch 25 of 5 different types of Pokemon. People were catching a lot of Pokemon and running out of Pokeballs. So basically they made some changes to how you play the game so that people can play from home. 3 times Stardust and XP for your first Pokemon catch of the day. You can now open 30 gifts a day, and you can carry 20 gifts in your inventory. As well, gifts will contain Pokeballs. I've had between 5 and 15 Pokeballs per gift since this went in. So if you have been using Go Battle League, or if you have been using gifts to get stuff like revives and stuff and potions and stuff, you'll probably see less of those, but you probably shouldn't be doing too many of those because that'll mean you're raiding. Though Go Battle League, no, Rocket Battles are the ones that uses that make your Pokemon faint. So it'll be good to avoid doing that for the not too distant future, because I think it's better just to avoid going out if you can. If you're watching this before March 30th, there is currently a 1 Pokecoin for 30 incense bundle and a 1 Pokecoin for 100 Pokeballs bundle in the shop. They have said they're going to be rotating these, so there'll be new ones as of the 30th at 1 p.m. and then after that there'll be something different. They're rotating these out, so hopefully we can see some good stuff that will help people keep playing and not have to worry about running out of stuff. This should also very much help those people who have struggled in the past with not being able to get out of the house for one reason or another. Hopefully those players can find a new way of playing, and Niantic can find a way to make it accessible for those people to play the game, because we want to encourage those people to stop spoofing. We want to encourage them to do better, do different, and this is a good way to do that, I feel anyway. Now, I don't know if my last video that I released, or again the last one I was editing, had this information, but they have announced that the Safari Zone in Liverpool and the Safari Zone in Philadelphia have been postponed. Much like St. Louis, those who have tickets for those events will have the ability to get those spawns in their area for the day that they were planning to play. My wife and I were both gifted a ticket to Philadelphia. I think it was more of a gamble and to encourage people to play here if they can on that day. I'm looking forward to getting Rufflet, because I don't know that I'll actually get up to the rank you need to get one in Go Battle League, and I'm excited to see what I get that day. I'm hoping to get some unknown as well. Those would have been spawning fairly frequently out there. And I'm going to make sure I have a lot of space because I want to making sure I catch as many of them as I can. If we still have the increased incense, which right now is one Pokemon every minute, and then it lasts for an hour. If we have that, then I would imagine I will get a lot of really cool Pokemon. Chatot is the regional. I already have one of those, but I'll be happy to have one that I caught myself. And then I'll keep some for trading to folks later on as well. And like I said, Lugia as a raid boss this week has been canceled. It's now Cobalion extended for another week. And then again, we will have the new Pokemon next week, or the week after that, Landorus. So that'll be coming up soon as well. Now, I do want to talk about some good news. I want to talk about some good news that is not depressing and sad and stuff. But that is kind of be all we're going to have in this video. They did announce something really cool, and you'll see it up here. Today View. This is something I'm really excited for. I've kind of looked at the picture here, and this is kind of something I've wanted for a very long time in Pokemon Go, because it never really made sense to me why we didn't have some way to see what was going on and where we were in progress. Like, why can't I see how far I am along on my 7-day streaks? Why can't I see who I've gotten gyms? Why can't I see what the current bonuses are? Today View will give us that information. It'll be found in the same area as your researches, so your field and special researches. And as you can see here, it shows you where you are on your catch, on your spins. I'm hoping that the Pokemon listed in Pokemon and gyms, I'm hoping it'll actually let you tap on them. It'll take you to the gym, or take you to the Pokemon, then you can go to the gym. I'm really hoping that'll be one of the options there, because that'll be really cool. I'm really looking forward to this. I don't see a date when this is coming out, but it may be out before you even see this. Let me know below how you guys think this is going to go. Are you excited for this? I'm really, really stoked. Hoping since they just did for us an update to the game that we will see this come out ahead of when St. Louis was supposed to happen. We'll have to wait and see and see what they're able to do for us there. But I'm really excited about this feature. Really good quality of life feature, and I'm glad to see that they are still working on improving the game while they're trying to cope with all of their events and all of their plans having to change and shift so drastically in the light of COVID-19. I feel so bad for the folks over at Niantic, because this is just insane, and it must be really heavily affecting them. So I'm going to cut to the video of me evolving a shiny Pokemon that I had made for the Rhyhorn video that I'm working on, and at the end of that, I cut to just wrapping up the thing. So let's flip back to the past. We are going to do a shiny evolution, because, shinies are awesome, and shiny evolved ones are even better. Alright, so we have done recently 4 shiny evolutions. We've done Honchkrow and Gliscor, so we have those. We haven't done Ambipom, we haven't done the Coughing Evolve. I'm not really going to save the Aeron Evolve for the middle evolution, because I've already done the full evolution, but I really do like the full evolution. This is one I haven't done yet. I only recently got my second of this shiny, so I wasn't able to do this one. So let's do that one now. Let's do Shiny Shoulder up to Shiny Cloyster. So we're going to evolve that. And we're doing this orange, goldish colored, I guess. More orange than gold. But it's not a gold like a Magikarp gold. But we're going to go up to a Cloyster, which is just blue instead of purple. Not really a spectacular shiny, but it's good to have another great shiny in our shiny decks. And there we go. So Shiny Cloyster is evolved. Not high CP, not a great CP to start off with, not a great one now, and it's not a great IVs, but it's a shiny, and there we go. And that's going to be it for this video. I do want you guys, I understand this time is hard. I understand that it's very hard to not be able to do stuff with your friends. You want to be raiding, you want to be out, you want to be shiny hunting. Shiny hunt solo. Go raid. Most of you out there can probably do a level 1, a level 2, even a level 3, maybe a level 4. I can duo a T-Tar. I can probably solo almost all level 3s. So try as best as you can to keep yourself safe, social distance. I understand you might want to go grab a coffee. Most of the coffee shops are closed right now. Or if they're open for takeout only. Take this seriously. Take an example of other countries that have dealt with this and are now dealing with the repercussions of a society that is in chaos. Italy is an example that I don't think people look at enough for what the worst case scenario can hold. I've seen videos of a lot of people who are being really irresponsible, and I don't want anybody here to be in that group. So stay safe, protect yourselves and those you care about. Even if you're not in the risk group, I bet if you think for even just a little while, you'll find that there's somebody you know, somebody you care about, a parent, a friend, a grandparent, somebody who is vulnerable, somebody who is immunocompromised, and who, if they get this, could very well die. And you don't want to be the person that gave it to them. You may not show symptoms for 4 to 14 days while you are contagious to those around you. Even if you aren't feeling well, stay home if you can. If you can work from home, work from home. If you don't need to go to the store, don't go to the store. If you need supplies, do so, but do so in a smart way. Please stay safe. Please take care of yourselves and those that are around you. Be conscious of those you're near and what you could do to make them safe. That said, I want to thank you guys. I really appreciate all your support. Please don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Pokemon Go Medros, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I want to thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, take care, happy hunting those Pokemon, and don't forget to catch them all. Cheers.